This game is garbage. It's already better than Tarkov. Two people, two completely different takes, both said to me right here on this very channel about the same game, Gray Zone Warfare. So who is actually right? That's what I set out to figure out today. Because in this video, I'll walk you through my time with Gray Zone Warfare's biggest patch yet, Winds of War. And I invite you to watch with an open mind, because that's exactly how I went into this. So let's break it all down, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've always been critical of Gray Zone Warfare in past videos, calling it monotonous, unpolished, and frankly boring. The quests felt repetitive, there was little reason to PvP, and the whole experience ended up feeling like a grind. I even rated this as a D tier in a recent video where I played 5 different extraction shooters. At this point, you may feel compelled to head to the comment section right now to either agree or disagree, but trust me, hold on to it for a bit, because later in the video, I came to an actual final conclusion of what I think about this game. Whether my opinion on it has changed or not, we'll get to that later, because it's important we go through the experience I had in Gray Zone's most recent update first, Winds of War, so you understand where I'm coming from. On May 22, 2025, Madfinger Games released the biggest update to the game so far, Winds of War, that boasts an incline to PvP, something I definitely felt was lacking from the game. So on day 1 of the patch, I hopped in immediately to see if this turns Gray Zone around completely into a game I'd sink hundreds, if not thousands of hours into. But first came what I dreaded the most coming into this game, the starter quests, which took me 7 hours to complete the first time around. And because the game wiped, we gotta do it all again, since PvP only really comes around when you finish all the starter quests, at least back then. The good news, with the newest update, you can potentially get PvP at any time now. And true enough, after about 2 hours of doing starter quests, this happens. Oh, Bearcat's taking fire. You wanna go Bearcat?
Where's that?
Kilometer away though. It's under attack by enemy faction.
Oh my god, yeah.
You wanna do it? Let's go. So in this update, they added command outposts or forward operating bases that any of the 3 factions can capture. Bearcat, as I mentioned earlier, is one of them. You can spawn in these outposts after deaths, access your inventory, and turn in quest items. Basically, they make your life easier in this world, but you gotta capture them first. And one of our friendly outposts was captured by an enemy faction. That means PvP. Prior to this update, the only way to get PvP was to advance through the quests up until you get ones that lead you deep into enemy territory, which, like I mentioned earlier, took forever to get to. So myself and 2 other friends went on a jog a kilometer away to take back what was ours. All 3 of us were super excited for this, because the devs delivered on their promise of more PvP, so we didn't let this opportunity slip away. Oh, I see a player, left to right in front of me right now. East. Where I'm looking, he's going left to right.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yes, I lost him, but he's running left to right, here.
I'm running hollow, so I can't really spot fire.
In front, close.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if that was a player or AI. That could be AI.
That looked like a player.
Because,
Yeah, we can have it alone,
because, it could be AI, PMC, right? Hey, are you a player? Wait a minute, he's alive. What the hell? Behind. Careful, we're gonna get flagged, dude. I gotta back up. I'm hurt. I'm hella hurt. Inventory. Bandage. I'm dead. Fortunately, again, because of the update, I can now spawn nearby using a friendly captured outpost. This puts me only 400 meters away from where I died, so within about 2 minutes, I'm already back in action. Now, I just gotta find a dead body to loot amidst all this chaos to gear back up. Dude, I can't find any dead body. I'm here with a knife.
All the bodies shouldn't be looted yet.
I got a random kit. Oh, you're all dead?
Yeah, we're dead.
Okay, I'm gonna not talk because they might hear me, so BRB. Chat, I think we should get out of here. Let's flank out. I think we should go like, oh, shoot. No, I'm friendly. Please, no. You hear that, chat? Contact.
I see one running right to left northeast.
How close?
Sorry, left to right.
How close?
We can push to advantage. We just
Right in front of me.
make sure there's even speed between us.
I got one. I'm backing up. On Zoomy, on Zoomy, on Zoomy, on Zoomy.
He's in the swamp. In the swamp.
I'm right behind you, Zooms. Wait, is that Zoomy, chat? Is Zoomy dead?
I'm dead.
I killed your killer, Zoom.
My waypoint. My waypoint. There's a guy in the swamp. Left to right.
Is he in it, out in the open?
Yeah. He's like crouch walking in the swamp. Running
I got
left
no
to right
visual, I
right
got
now.
no visual.
Northeast.
Left to right. Can you point at him? I mean, just keep looking at him. I don't see where you're... I'm right behind you. I can't see him.
Yeah, right where I'm looking right now.
I see him. Left to
In the
right.
trees.
In front of me is Xenox. Zoomy, body on me. Go. Loot. I'll cover you.
I got one AI.
Oh, he's right here.
Another one. After dying and getting back to the action multiple times, we finally took Bearcat back for ourselves.
Objective secured.
I got the
Bearcat is
solo.
under our control.
Oh, dude, we got Bearcat back. It's ours now. So after settling into Bearcat, sorting our stash, soaking in our victory, a few seconds later, the same enemy squad returned.
Eyes on Bearcat. Hostile activity detected.
They're here in Bearcat.
Hostile PMC engaged. Commencing offensive. Contact. Bearcat is under attack.
They went on a counterattack, cleared all my teammates except me. So I discreetly positioned myself in the laptop's line of sight, the objective they have to interact with to take the outpost.
Just take it. Take the laptop, Shiny. I got you covered, man. I got you covered. I'm in the house. I'm in the house.
Enemy presence confirmed.
Oh, we
Bearcat.
cleared him. Let's go. That was it. He was still in the house. Taking back Bearcat on my own was a super intense engagement, and I loved every second of it. Something I've never experienced before in Gray Zone Warfare. But a problem became apparent. They kept respawning and coming back every minute or so, similar to how me and my friends took this place back in the first place. Oh shit.
Contact.
They're back.
Bearcat is under attack.
Yeah, how's that? Fuck.
I killed that guy with the dumbest spray of my life, chat. And this was a problem because they kept coming back endlessly. The same guys over and over again. This went on for almost an hour straight. No matter how many times I dropped them, they'd return in a minute or two. I just sprayed 2 guys, chat. I don't know if I sprayed 3. It's so dark and like, oh shoot. I just killed I think I killed a player, chat. That was flashlight. That was a player. Although there's more PvP in this update, it seemed to have a problem of being repetitive. Again, the same issue I had with the PvE side of this game. After fighting the same exact players for a total of nearly 2 hours since the sun was up in game earlier, it got tiring. The excitement and novelty of the PvP died down, and these engagements no longer felt like an immersive tactical shooter, but instead it started to feel like a generic deathmatch shooter. Here's the worst part. After all this fighting, I asked myself, what was the point of all this anyway? Should I have just used those almost 2 hours to quest and progress my character instead? What do we gain if we do win this engagement? And the answer wasn't much. There are actually enough command outposts in other parts of the map that we could use even if we lose this one. It wasn't even a crucial one worth keeping. I realized all this was for the sake of chasing PvP. So my teammates and I decided to disengage and just give this capture point to the enemy, ultimately feeling dissatisfied from the whole thing. What started as an exciting adventure, unfortunately, fell flat. Despite the lackluster ending, the day after, I actually felt excited to hop back in, which surprised me. I reflected on why I felt that way and realized how much this game has to offer, but I put it in a tiny box, judging it based on a single supporting mechanic. Because what was meant to supplement the game for more potential PvP, I used as the main source of it. It's like I hopped into Gray Zone hoping it'd be Armor Reforger, Two completely different games that aren't even trying to be like each other. So I got back into it in the next few days with a different mindset, to stop chasing PvP and play the way I imagined the devs wanted me to approach this game, as a PvE shooter with occasional PvP. And it was here where I started to actually enjoy myself. First off, completing starter quests are way quicker now. What used to be a 7-hour grueling grind can now be finished in roughly 3 to 4 hours. A big part of this is the newest update where they allow you to both accept and complete quests without having to be at a base. This lets you progress through the game while staying on the battlefield the whole time, keeping the momentum going. Then after that, you're on to quests deeper into enemy territory. It was in this new mindset where I started to find purpose in every little thing. For example, before I venture out deep into enemy territory to accomplish a quest, I'd need to clear out the nearby command outpost, take it for myself and other friendlies in the area, so that in case we die doing our quest, we'd respawn nearby. It added stakes to why I needed this command outpost.
Stalwart is secured and fully
All
under our
right, dude.
control.
This is where I realized the game truly shines. When you're in the midst of a PvE mission, then PvP unexpectedly comes along the way. That's when you get the best engagements. Just like this one, where I was tasked to inspect 3 fuel tankers at an airfield. Simple enough, right? That's until I heard this. Hold up. Oh my goodness. That is an enemy PMC in this area. We have an enemy PMC in the area and I'm just trying to quest. I'm intentionally going to keep this segment uncut so you can see in real time how beautiful this whole engagement was. I did not expect an enemy PMC to be around here today. He's got to be inside itself. Like inside the walls. Can I get an angle into the warehouse from here though? Into the airfield. Okay, that AI is looking straight in. These guys are all looking straight in. Let's go to the back side. The night is falling. Oh, there's a dude right in the middle there. I don't know if I want to aggro any of these guys, so we're gonna take the long way around just to be safe. There we go. Because if I can hear his suppress shots, he'll hear mine. So ideally, I don't pull the trigger. See if we can pull this off. If we do drop him, he will he's gonna spawn close. We just have to grab a gun and leave. Can't grab his gear in general. Dead bodies right there. Got him. I actually got him. I spotted him just drinking. We're gonna grab his gun and go. If I do, he'll come back in a few minutes. He might have a teammate though, so I gotta be careful. But I did only hear one. You guys got disconnected? Okay, no, we're back. Where was he drinking water? I shot him through here. Oh, he was right here. Get out of here. Out, 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 out. He's gonna come back soon. We're gonna go to the nearest cop, probably north. I safely made it to a nearby command outpost, deposited the gear, and came out really happy about this experience. It was the first time I could confidently say, I get it. I get where Gray Zone Warfare is headed. It's not perfect, it still needs a lot of work, but I can see the vision. The addition of command outposts is a great thing. It keeps you on the field, avoiding any unwanted long chopper rides that kill your momentum. And that was a big issue of mine in the first iteration of the game a year ago. The amount of long chopper rides you had to take for both PvP and PvE made the experience too grindy with a lot of wasted time in between. Tarkov, on the other hand, gets away with long loading times because it's a PvP heavy game. Every raid is a heart-pounding, borderline stressful experience, where at times you actually need the downtime. But for a game like Gray Zone Warfare that has a lot more focus on PvE and a less stressful environment, command outposts keep us, the players, on the field longer, making the experience much more enjoyable. Because right after depositing the gear, I immediately got back to the airfield, progressed through my quest, and got into another fight again. No way! Although I did die, it was a good couple hours of efficient fun. Gray Zone Warfare has a great foundation to build on. I find myself hopping to the game almost every day since the patch dropped. Despite the moments where the game falls flat for me, I seem to crave more of it day after day. And after nearly 40 hours of gameplay in the last week, approaching 80 hours in total, this is what I believe Gray Zone needs to succeed. Focus on continuing to build the best and most engaging PvE experience. They're already there, just keep building on it. On top of that, create more mechanics that encourage even more unexpected PvP. The command outposts are a good start, but there's more they can do with it. Maybe certain command outposts mean you own a specific landing zone. That gives even more purpose to fight for them. Maybe command outposts work as a network. So if you want an outpost deep into enemy territory, you can't just fly there and take it. You'll have to slowly work your way there, capping one outpost at a time until you make it to the other side of the map. This would also naturally create front lines, a go-to spot for PvP if you really wanted it. The idea I have is having multiple gameplay loops, almost like a choose-your-own-adventure that keep players busy whichever path they decide to take. Because questing can only go so far. Once the game's been out long enough, people will eventually get tired of quests. So Madfinger Games will need to figure out a way to keep people engaged beyond the quests. I want to be forced to explore the 42 square kilometers more, with or without a quest involved. Give me reasons to. Even with all the praise, I still have a lot of gripes with the game. First, gunshot audio and the general feel of weapons. They're lackluster. Combat just doesn't hit as hard as it should. Sometimes it feels like the guns don't give me feedback either. I don't feel them. And Tarkov nails this. Try running the Ash 12, the 50 cal rifle. You'll feel the weight, the recoil, the impact. Every shot feels like you're the one holding the firearm. Another issue, how quickly players can get back into action. It makes PvP kills way less satisfying. Now, I'm not against nearby spawns. Like I said earlier, they keep momentum up and reduce downtime, but they also make death feel cheap. And for a tactical shooter that's aiming for immersion, that's a problem. So here's my take. Cut down the number of command outposts. There are too many and a lot of them feel redundant. Then add a respawn timer. First death, 90 seconds to respawn at the nearest outpost. Second death, 3 minutes, and so on. If you want to instantly respawn, then you gotta respawn at your main base, which is a chopper right away. That way, if you want the closest spawn, you'll have to wait. Or if you want to spawn at the next nearest outpost, it'll take time still, but less than the absolute nearest one. But again, this only works if there are fewer outposts in general. I just need enough time to actually win a fight. Let me loot. Let me finish my quest. Reward me for winning. After spending over 80 hours in this game so far, I realized the mistake I made in the beginning. I came into Gray Zone Warfare expecting it to be Tarkov or even Armor Forger. Those games lean heavily into PvP, so naturally I judged this one by the same standards. I was asking, why does it take so long to get into fights, or where's all the action? But the action was there, I just wasn't looking in the right place. It was in the PvE, because once I leaned into PvE, that's when the PvP came to me. So who was right all along? Is the game garbage? Is it better than Tarkov? The answer, neither are right. The game isn't garbage, but it's also not trying to be Tarkov, so it can't be better than Tarkov. I think a lot of us, myself included, came into Gray Zone hoping for a high-octane PvP shooter like Tarkov, and honestly, I don't blame us. This game did launch right in the middle of Tarkov's Unheard Edition drama, where the devs dropped a $250 version of the game, even though we were told Edge of Darkness, the previous $150 edition, was the highest tier you'd ever need to buy ever. So naturally, a lot were looking for a new home. But Gray Zone Warfare isn't that. It's not trying to kill Tarkov, it's not even trying to be Tarkov. It's just trying to be itself. And that's okay, because if it keeps building on its strengths, it could carve out its own spot next to the greats. To truly enjoy video games, you gotta respect how the devs wanted us to approach things. And if you want to see how I did this for another immersive shooter you'll probably enjoy too, you won't want to miss this video right here. Thank you to our patrons Yang Fluffy Hamster, Blossom Smoddy, Lightning Deathbringer, Tim Bitador, Daniels, Grillo Luis, Terminator, Son of a Barbara, December Snow, Lord Predator 413, Hope Streamer, The Real Jinwoo, Fruxaft 69, and E.